In today's episode, we'll be looking at the harvesting and storage of one of the most important staple foods in the world. Maize has become a staple food in many parts of the world, with a total production of maize surpassing that of wheat or rice, with different uses like human feeding, animal feeds, cornstarch, and so on. On the show today, we'll be taking you through the harvesting processing done by heavy machines on a high-scale commercial farming basis and how the cereal is stored after use. My name is Michael Nath and this is Green 360. We'll be right back.
Maize is widely cultivated throughout the world, and a greater weight of maize is produced each year than any other grain. Maize is normally harvested at a moisture content of around 18% to 25%, but it must be dried to 13% moisture content or below to be suitable for long-term storage. High moisture content in maize encourages the activity of insects and the growth of aflatoxins that make the grain grow moldy and can also cause cancer. Generally, most maize varieties have a life cycle of 100 to 120 days from planting to harvest. Maize can be harvested when the process of nutrients uptake into the kernel is complete. This cereal can be harvested by hand or mechanically. Depending on the end commercial use of the final product, the farmer may be interested in the grain or biomass yield of maize plants. The goal of the farmer is to reach the maximum yield while maintaining a sustainable profile. One of the best ways to ensure that your maize remains at a constant moisture content throughout storage is to store in hermetic bags. Storing your maize at the right moisture content reduces the activity of mold and insect infestation in the grain. Before you store your maize, it is important to measure the moisture content. The best way to determine whether your maize is dry enough for storage is to use a grain moisture meter.
I'm the farm manager of Polyagro, and I've been growing grains in Nigeria now for 15 years. So I just want to take you through the process. It's quite a complicated process to do a commercial farm in Nigeria because of lack of good seeds and inputs. So we have to plan very well. You need to order all your stuff at least 6 months before you start to plant. That includes seed, fertilizer, chemicals, machines and equipment. When that is on ground, it will take about 6 months to have all of that on ground. We will start our planting in June of each year. That will be for maize, and at the end of June we will change and plant some maize and soybean. In July until the first week of August. After that, we will do our post-emerge spraying and post-emerge fertilizing. And then we monitor the crops for fungus, insecticides. We'll spray herbicides to keep our fields clean. After all of that, we will start to prepare our harvesting season, where we will start harvesting in November. We will start with maize first. After we harvested the maize, we are planning to put them in silo bags, which will take 200 tons each bag, from where we can then carry it to the end points, the end users, with trucks, bulk trucks. So we will not use 100 kg bags, we will use bulk. And that is actually, in short, the plan. Also, what we will need to do before we can plant or do anything, we need to do bush clearing, which we need very well planning for that. If you don't do your land prep and your bush clearing correctly and put contours and waterways and roads in place, erosion will be a big factor and it will damage our topsoils. And for that we will need to plan very well, and so that we can protect the land that's been given to us. Yes, and then after that we can do the farming, and hopefully we'll make a huge success of it. I believe so. It's actually a privilege to work with the Nigerian people. They are very friendly. They are very, very much willing to learn, and yeah, it's good people. Nigerians are good people, and I love the Nigerian people, and they have a very positive outlook of life, and it's a privilege to hand my knowledge that I'm having over to them, because they appreciate something and they are very, very much into learn new things, which makes my work very much easier. A computer and an office cannot feed our nation, cannot feed Nigeria. We need you young people to be encouraged, and please, there's nothing more satisfying when you are planting a crop and it is a big and a successful crop. And we need you young people. We cannot do this. Our old people will go out, and then we need you young people to take over. There's beautiful new technology. The machines can be monitored from your computer. So it's not to say that you need to be on the farm in the sun driving your own tractors. There's technology today that you can do farming also from an office. And so please, you guys, come back to agriculture. We need you in agriculture, please.
We are in the camp house of the production site of our maize. Looking behind me, you can see that we are bagging some maize. In these bags of maize, we weigh it in 100 kg. You know, in every tonnage of a produce is 1,000 kg. So we are trying to ascertain how many tonnage come out per hectare in this farm. In this tonnage, we cannot determine whether we have a loss or whether we have a profit so far. Before these processes, we undergo a lot of processes. Like we have a combine harvester. The combine harvester will shell it. After shell it, it will tip it in. So while this lady is over here, we now weigh it in each 100 kg. Then start to bag it. From here, so the thing is going to our processing unit in Abeokuta. How we can transport this from this farm? Like now, we have a total of 414 tons over here. Like now, tomorrow, in each of the 30-ton truck always come, and each 30-ton truck that comes always have at least from 250 bags to 200 bags of these 100 kg bags each. So from here, it's being transported to our poultry unit in Abeokuta. So for that poultry unit, it can be processed for birds. So all these things are used to produce feeds for the birds in our poultry unit in Abeokuta.
We've already talked about harvesting and storing maize, so I'll be joined right now in the studio by a guest who will speak with us about that. He is Oluremi Popola, the Executive Director, Tongo Farms Enterprises. Welcome, Mr. Popola.
Good evening, sir.
Nice to have you here.
Same I too.
Now we're talking about the production of maize. Can we know the best time to harvest maize?
I'll say that I'll divide it into three.
Okay.
We have the peak period. Yeah, when I said the peak period, definitely there's some particular part of the year that you can harvest low. It might not be as much based on the soil. Then generally, I think we should, as far as this country is concerned, we should go beyond the peak period, because what farming maize, what it needs is, number one, good seedling, number two, water, and number three, quality harvest to take care of. If you want to have a quality harvest, you need to take care of the disease, you know, little things, pests and all that kind of stuff. So once that three is taken care of, then you can harvest maize at any time of the year.
I guess there are more than one techniques of maize storage. Please, can you walk us through this?
You see, the various techniques of storage is not really that important.
Oh, really?
Yes, because the point is that what you just, at the end of the day, you are talking about storage.
Okay.
But what is very important is that ventilation. The crop itself that you store in one particular place or the other, is that place well ventilated? Because don't think that when you harvest maize and you keep it in store, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still something that needs fresh air. Otherwise, you have molds. You have various pests. You have various issues with the water. At the end of the day, attacking it.
Okay.
So the key thing is that is ventilation. How do you ensure that there is fresh air regularly on what you store? Because one of those things that people need to realize is that there's a particular humid temperature and everything that you need to maintain when you store those things like that. But definitely the most important thing is that there should be fresh air.
How much attention, how conscious are Nigerian farmers in this regard? Are they observing, are they making sure that all these things you have just mentioned are done in order to have the highest yield possible?
You see, if you look at it very well, all these things have cost implication. The Nigerian farmers, are they buoyant enough to accommodate this kind of thing? I think this is where government needs to really look through to support farmers.
We keep calling the government, everything government, everything government. Are you sure we are doing enough?
Let me tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
All right.
In terms of funding, publicity, government, they are doing well. But the funding going through the right channel might not. That's number one. Then number two is that when you look at it, you see, I believe, for example, there's some areas in our system that are vibrant. If you talk about real estate, people can make a boom. It can be a boom for anybody. If you talk about oil, it can be a boom for everybody. You must ensure that the channel leads to an area where the country is deficient. You see, you are taking this from me. What kind of farming, what area of farming have you supported? I'll pay you this, yes. It's your money. But for me to pay you this, you know what I'm saying? Government should find a way of making sure that that kind of money is redirected to you redirect it to to agriculture in such a way that there will be food for people. Let there be a private people who government seeing their area as surplus to redirect that money, that surplus, into into food.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pabola.
You are welcome.
I had a fantastic time in the studio with my guests and other experts who shared their knowledge with us on the day's topic. You already know that we are your go-to team to assist in promoting your business to the world if you own a farm or engage in any agricultural practices. Call us at the numbers displayed on your screen to discuss how we can help you market your company. You can contact us via our various social media channels as well. I am Michael Nath. See you next time.